this is Sally from Hero Arts, and I'm going to show you a few awesome techniques today using your die cutting machine. I happen to own a Sizzix Big Kick machine, but any die cutting machine should work with the processes I'm going to show you. First of all, I'm going to show you the set we're using, and that is our new for Christmas die cutting and stamp set. And on Monday I used the die to cut fabric, so I'm going to show you how to do that today. First of all, you'll need your 2 acrylic plates and you'll need your multi-purpose platform. And you are going to use the entire platform for cutting the dies with the fabric. So I'll put my first acrylic down, and then I've already pre-cut my fabric, batting another layer of fabric, and I have shimmed it with cardstock on both sides. So I'm going to line this up here and crank it through. When I take it off, my die will release, and there's my fabric, my batting, and the other layer of fabric. Okay? Then what I did was I took it on the machine and I zigzagged it, and you might want to hold this with a straight pin or something when you are sewing it on the machine. It has a tendency to slip, the 3 layers. Now you will have to practice with whatever kind of machine you have, because you may or may not need this cardboard shim. I just felt like it worked better because the fabric is sometimes thinner than the paper. All right, so that was the first thing that we are doing. Now I'm going to show you how to make the card that we did today, and that is on the blog, and this is what I'm calling the letterpress technique. So you have the inking in the background, the trees on top, yet it's embossed also. It's a little more than letterpress. And then we use the die again on some of our printed paper to make the dimensional tree. So for this episode, we are going to use the platform again, but we're going to take off the first tab, down to the first tab. And we'll put our plate in. Now, I have already inked the card like this with the tree background with our green ink. You can do a whole pile of those before you get started. And then, this is the trickiest part. You're going to ink up the embossing folder, which is this, and it usually has a Sizzix logo or sticker on it, so you know that is the side to use. And you're just going to take, I found shadow inks work kind of the best, and you're going to ink it up like this. If you're careful, you will not get the de-embossed areas. Now, this is by far the hardest thing to do, lining this up to match this. So you just do it with the best of your ability, and if it's a little off, it doesn't matter, it's okay. And when you think you've got it, put it down, and what you're going to have to do is wrap this underneath. All right, so you have your first plate down, then you're going to put this down here, and then you are going to, I'm going to have to pull this out a little, this, and crank it through. And when I demo this, everybody goes, "Ah, it's so cool," because look what you've done. It's like process printing. There you've inked your background, yet your trees pop through. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a whirl, and let's see what else you can do. Bye-bye.